Welcome to Infinite Women. I'm your host, Allison Tyra, and today I wanted to tell you about Amaza Lee Meredith. Despite being prevented from pursuing a career as a professional architect due to being an African American woman in the early and mid 1900s, Meredith nonetheless left an incredible legacy through her work. As an art teacher at what would later become Virginia State University, Meredith founded its art department, but I want to focus more on her architectural impact. Azaress South, the home she shared with her longtime partner, Dr. Edna Mead Colson, who served as a dean at the VSU School of Education, was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1993, described as a significant landmark of African American material culture and design. With her sister Maud Terry, Meredith co-founded the Azarest Syndicate in Sag Harbor, New York, a beachside vacation destination for African Americans that grew in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Meredith was born in Lynchburg, Virginia, to a Caucasian carpenter father and an African American seamstress mother, who were prevented from legally marrying due to the state's anti-miscegenation laws. As a child, her father taught Meredith how to draw blueprints and make models, inspiring her to pursue architecture. Her mother encouraged the children's education, sending them to college, and was actively engaged with the local African American community. In her first year at Virginia Normal and Industrial Institute, now Virginia State University, Meredith met Dr. Colson, who would become her lifelong partner, and she later graduated as valedictorian. Her studies were interspersed with her own early career as a teacher, during which she built a parent-teacher association and worked with the Negro Organization Society of Virginia to try and improve conditions for her African American students. Meredith moved to New York City in 1926, living with her sister in North Harlem while studying fine arts at Columbia University. She earned her bachelor's in 1930, and her time there coincided with the Harlem Renaissance, giving her a new perspective on African American society and community. After returning to Virginia Normal and Industrial Institute as an art teacher, she would later go back to New York to complete her master's at Columbia in 1934. Back in Virginia, she founded the art department at the Institute in 1935, chairing it until she retired in 1958. Although Meredith was never registered as an architect, she was one of the United States' first African Americans to work as one at the time. The 1910 U.S. Census lists only 59 and 47 draftsmen. Although the number of her projects is unknown, she has been attributed houses in Virginia, New York, and Texas, despite having no formal training, and she also received Virginia's first land grant for African American scholars. Long before her Azaress South became the home of the VSU National Alumni Association in 1986, the building was home to Meredith and Colson after it was completed in 1939, until the end of their lives. It was her first building, designed in the international style, one of very few in Virginia, showing off her interest in avant-garde design and her knowledge of modern materials and construction details. It also housed Meredith's art studio, where she painted and designed buildings into the 1960s. Her artwork has been exhibited at the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, as well as galleries in New York and North Carolina, and she contributed to the aesthetics of several buildings on the VSU campus. In 1947, Meredith, her sister Maud, and others began developing Azarest North, a 120-lot community intended as a vacation destination for middle-class African Americans, and Meredith designed at least 2 of the cottages. She also invented various devices, including a golf bag accessory and a top for recyclable containers. She extensively documented both her own life and work, as well as creating scrapbooks dedicated to different topics and people, and her archives have been invaluable to examining race, queerness, and design in the mid-20th century. Join us next time on Infinite Women, and remember, well-behaved women rarely make history.